Okay, so start na tayo. Wala na ba? Okay na. Hmm. Nakikita na ba yung slide ko? Students? Are you able to hear me?
Opo,
Okay.
ma'am.
Alright,
Yes
so
po.
okay, salamat. For today, what we're going to discuss with is the introduction to operation management. I have four learning outcomes that at the end of the day, I want you to know. And of course, I want you to understand. So I am expecting that at the end of this day again, everybody could understand the concept of quality, the meaning of quality, and the importance of quality in our day-to-day life, and of course the importance of this quality in businesses. Also, I want you to differentiate quality and quality management. And then at the end of this topic, I would like you to elaborate the meaning of TQM and discuss with you the basic approach and sustainable goals of business development. So for the whole week 1 and week 2, we will be studying about the lecture proper and discussion about the basic concept, quality management, TQM management, evolution of TQM, basic approach, the gurus in TQM, and of course, the characteristics of total quality management. Teka, titignan ko muna kung may. So, we have concept of quality. So, when we say quality in Oxford Dictionary meaning, it is the standard of something when it is compared with the other things. Ang ibig sabihin nito, masasabi mo na ang isang bagay has or had quality kapag na-meet niya yung tinatawag nilang goals and objective or na-meet niya yung taste mo as consumer. And then we also have this kind of ISO, or it defined as quality or the total quality features and characteristic of a specific services or product. Pag sinabi nating ISO, kadalasan ito yung mga standard category ng mga bagay-bagay, or it can either be products or services or performance of employee inside the organization. Kadalasan meron tayong dumadaan to sa certain inspection, and then meron tong checklist of category at meron din itong batayan. So, yung batayan niya, para masabi mong ISO certified yung isang company or ISO certified yung mga produktong produce ng company is kapag zero defect ito. In quality, in the meaning of quality, there are two definitions. We have producer base and we also have consumer base. When we say consumer producer base, sabi ni Crosby and Parasuman, this defined as the conform of standard specification or requirements. Meaning to say, na-meet o na-meet mo yung goal mo. Okay, as a worker or as a manufacturer, ibig sabihin na-meet mo yung goal mo, na-meet mo yung specific requirement and standard ng government in order for you to be justified as ISO certified or quality product. Sabi ni Paraluman, you have to exceed the customer expectation. So, kung ikaw ay worker sa isang company, you have to have a good customer service attitude in order for you to meet this ISO standard. Kasi yung background or feedback ng mga consumers mo ay counted sa tinatawag nating ISO certification. Next, we have consumer-based definition. Edward Deming, Gilmore, and Duran. These are the three contributors in TQM for quality. They define quality as the capacity to satisfy the needs and demands of their consumer. They also define quality as a thing that satisfy the wants of specific consumer. And sabi naman ni Duran, quality is fitness for use. Okay, so what does it mean? So when we say satisfy the needs of consumer, we as consumer, we have to feel that we are very satisfied with the kind of products or services that we purchases. At kadalasan, pag naramdaman natin yung tinatawag natin delight, satisfaction, 'di ba? We can already define quality as its what you call this one, meaning through the use of the products and services that we often purchase. And then when we say consumer base, this is all about the feeling of consumers, 'di ba? Halimbawa, natuwa si consumer, okay, maganda tong product na to. So, consumer based definition siya ng quality. Kasi ang nagsabi na quality yung product ay yung mga nakabili mismo. Kadalasan, consumer based definition of quality can testify the feedback of your clients through feedback questionnaires sa companies, like for example, the restaurant companies. Kadalasan, we owe to ask our clients about their feedback regarding our food, regarding our customer service, regarding the surroundings, 'di ba? So lahat 'yon tinatanong namin, and we have to come up with a certain conclusions on how are we going to improve our quality. Next, we have dimensions of quality. Okay? Dimensions of quality talks about the 8 concepts. Sabi, meron tayong 8 concept. The first concept is performance. So, lahat na itong concept na to ay makikita mo kapag bumili ka ng product. May etiketa dyan na ibinibigay. Yung small paper. Yung small paper na yon, nakalagay na doon yung guide kung paano mo gagamitin yung produkto. Kung ano yung performance niya, specification, kung para saan siya, ano pa ba, kung ano yung conformance standard niya, and so on. Kumbaga yung summary or background, kung paano gamitin yung product ay nakalagay sa performance. Next, number 2, we have reliability. When we say reliability, it talks about the perception of your consumer towards your product. It always answers the question, is this product reliable? 'Di ba? So, is this product durable? Is this product pricey or not? 'Di ba? So, it always asks questions like that. Sa reliability kasi, minsan, sa mga produkto, pangalan pa lang ng produkto, alam mo nang pagkakatiwalaan siya. The name itself establish the product. Example, kapag nakarinig ka ng iPhone, alam mo na agad na mamahalin yung iPhone na yon because of its reliability. Kasi meron na siyang established name in the market. 'Di ba? Kapag sinabing iPhone, magandang cellphone siya, hindi siya basta-basta tawag dito, navavirusan. Mamahalin siyang cellphone. Pag sinabing iPhone, iOS siya, hindi siya katulad ng Android. So this is how reliable the product of iPhone is. 'Di ba? For the third one, we have the durability. So it talks about how useful it is. It talks about the mobility of the product. It talks about the lifespan of the product. So, kadalasan, may mga question dyan. Paano ba? Durable ba to? Ano ba? Gaano ba katagal yung pwede niyang itagal? Pwede ba siyang mabasa? Pwede ba siyang ilublob sa tubig? Diba? Are there certain complications if ever that we're going to use water or we're going to use gas in cellphone, or ano ba siya, flammable ba siya? So it always asks the question like that. Diba? Number 4, we have service ability. So when we're talking about service ability, we talks about how the manufacturer respond to the problem of a certain clients or customers. 'Di ba? So example, no, nung pumunta ako sa Germany, one of the things that I had observed them, halimbawa, punta ka ng shop ng Nike. Kapag nakita mo na medyo may gasgas na yung tawag dito, yung rubber shoes mo, or medyo may sira-sira yun ng konting taltal lang naman yung rubber shoes na nabili mo, meron siyang warranty. Pwede mo siyang ibalik agad-agad. And that from the moment na binalik mo siya, papalitan yun no, nung shop na binilhan mo. At yung shop naman na binilhan mo, pwede niya yung ibalik doon sa supplier nila. This is how serviceability is. Or for example, I bought a computer from Acer or from HP. After a month, I noticed na there is something wrong with my computer. And then, I went back to the shop that I bought this computer. Tapos, nagreklamo ako doon, parang mabagal yung kanyang specs or parang may dot white sa kanyang LCD. And then, after that, anong nangyari? Tawag dito, pinalitan nila agad yung product. Kaya nila pinalitan yung product kasi cover pa siya ng warranty na tinatawag. Whether nabili mo siya ng tawag dito ng cash or nabili mo siya ng installment, as long as you have the manual of warranty na pwede mo ipakita sa kanila, it is already covered. Basta hindi lang siya lumagpas sa depreciation period na 1 year. Kasi ang mga laptop, computer, cellphones, watches, electric fans, ang kanilang warranty or usability lifespan is for 1 year lang. After 1 year, may depreciation period na sila. Hindi sila katulad ng mga sasakyan na ang depreciation period ng mga sasakyan ay hanggang 5 years. Next, we have the aesthetics. Okay, when we say aesthetics, this is the study of the beauty. This is the external part of the product. So, pag sinabi natin aesthetics, kadalasan ito yung kung anong itsura ng produkto na nabili natin. So, sa paint pa lang yan, sa kulay pa lang yan, dapat pulido na yan in order for you to entice your customer. So, ibig sabihin ng entice para ma-attract mo sila na bumili ng produkto mo. And then, for number 6, we have features. Features are aesthetic part of the product or services, but it is considered internal. Pag sinabi natin internal, so ito yung mga features natin internally. Hindi siya nakikita ng ating naked eye. But rather, nakikita siya kapag ginamit mo na yung produkto mo. One of the best example for this are computers. Sa computers, maraming features, no? Merong camera, merong yung performance niya, merong tawag dito, meron tayong mga software devices na pwede nating gamitin inside the computer. Pero, itong mga features na to ay inclusions lang siya nung finished product na na-purchase natin. Number 7, we have perceived quality. Okay, when we're talking about perceived quality, these are the testimonies of our previous consumers. So, lahat yan, nakalakip yan sa etiketa or tatawag natin pamphlet, booklet na mabibili natin na naka-insert sa mga products and services natin. In order for us to establish a good mindset for our consumer, you have to include that in our product. Kasi mga testimonies nila are strong evidences that the product that we are selling is a good product or a reliable or durable product. For number 8, we have conformance to standard. So, the conformance to standard answers the question whether the company or whether the product is ISO certified or not. Okay, so in ISO certification, we have ISO 9000, we have Malcolm Baldrige, we have ISO 930, we have lots of ISO. Diba? And, when conformance standard is concerned with, there are lots of department who is inspecting our products and services and responsible for inspecting our products and services. Not only the engineering department in the organization, but as well as sometimes the NTC, the Food and Drug, which is vertically articulated or in line with the kind of product that we are selling to our consumers. Next, the next slide talks about factor affecting quality. So we have three. So we have the management. We also had the dedicated employee that we had, and we had suppliers. So for the management, we have the top level management, the middle level management, and the lower level management, and as well as the frontliners in the company. The frontliners are we, the workers in the company. And if we're talking about the first line manager, these are our supervisors and managers. We also have this middle level management and the top management. The middle level management are the division managers, and we have the top management also. Top management includes the owner of the business and the stockholder of the company. So they are the one who is in charge and responsible of doing the marketing plan and the business plan for execution. While when we say dedicated employee, these are the people who executed the plan coming from the top management. So, dedicated employee talks about the frontliner of the company, which is us. So, kung sino yung in charge in quality planning, quality controlling, and sales service after sales. And then for the third one, we have the suppliers. Suppliers are the people or the company who supply raw materials in the company. So they are responsible in building the company. Okay, pag sinabi nating supplier, kadalasan sila yung nagsusupply ng mga raw materials, and sila din yung kadalasang base form ng organization. Example, no, when I was still a manager in Pancake House, kadalasan kapag na-late si supplier namin ng 1 hour or 2 hour, it is considered loss for the company. Because in that 1 hour or 2 hour, we are expecting lots of consumers. And then we have this quality management. Okay, when we're talking about quality management, usually management includes planning, leading, controlling, and improvement. And it is continuous improvement. The goal of quality management is strategically to improve its internal and external environment. So we have the following two to remember. We have quality planning. So it involves planning and organizing of visions in businesses or in organization. And we have this quality control. So when we say quality control, this is by means of performance evaluation, or this is by means of evaluating our products and services that we execute in the market. And then for the third slide that I will be showing you is the total quality management. So when we talk about total quality management, this is mainly concerned with continuous improvement in all works. Sabi nga, it is a long-term planning, consistent improvement, consistent quality feedback. It is a never-ending process wherein in the management, for example, you are the manager, you have to oversee your employees, your dedicated employees every day, and then you have to assure to your managers and to the owner that you and your team will improve every day. Sabi nga, total means make up the whole, Quality is the degree of excellence of products and services that the management supplies and provide, not only for internal customer but also for external customers as well. And we have this management. So in management, this is a process of planning, organizing, directing, leading, and controlling, wherein we are in charge of leadership and leadership management, mainly leadership management. Sa management, it's not the top management who is working alone for the development of the business and or the sustainability of the business, but rather it also includes the middle level management, which is consist of the managers in different departments and also the supervisors. That's why, for example, you are employed in businesses. Every day or every month or every 6 months, as you can observe, there are performance evaluation, and this evaluation will highlight then the problems, the strengths, the opportunity, the threats of the company, not only for internal but also for external. So that's all for today. So do you have any questions? Students, are you still with me? Do you have any questions?
Wala ro, ma'am.
Do you have any questions? Students, are you with us today? Meron pa ba akong kausap ngayon? Do you still have more questions?